GTA 5. We're doing the sports, the triathlon, the Vespucci, and the Alamo C, double A gamer for life. Okay, so again, this is just part of your 100%. It's not something I would ever really take the time to do, but in order to get your 100% achievement, you're going to have to do these triathlons. It's just part of it. You don't win any money or some money. I don't really know, to be honest with you, but these first two triathlons are nothing too serious, and I don't really have any trouble. But the last one, the Coyote Cross Country or whatever, that's a real humdinger of a triathlon, and I really had to stay on top of my buttons, whatever you want to call it. By the time I was done, it's a good 30 or so minutes, and my thumb was one tired unit after that. There's practically no way that you're ever going to get the lead in the swimming. And then when we got to the bicycle part, you're pretty much going from like Sandy Shores down into Los Santos and up towards Vinewood Hills, and it's a pretty lengthy race. There's no question about it, and the best you can do is to stay within the top three positions throughout the bicycle race. This is the last race I'm talking about. This one that we're doing here and the one after is nothing too serious. But any of the races don't ever really seem to get the lead during the swimming. The bicycling and the running is where you'll be able to get the lead and hold it. Okay, all these triathlons that I'm doing are pretty far into the game. I don't know exactly what percentage it are, but Franklin's stamina is already maxed out, and his lung capacity is maxed out as well. Not that I ever swim underwater during these triathlons, so. All right, so make a beeline to your bicycle here.
Come on, F.
Okay, now your RB button crouches you down on the bike, and obviously you gotta press your A button for your pedaling speed. But if you don't hold your RB button down, his shoulders stick up and you go a lot slower. So you need to keep your RB button pressed down and just start tapping away on your A button. Given the ease that I get through these first two triathlons, I didn't really expect as hard of a time as I did with the last triathlon. I was just like, wow, this race is really hard, and I was not expecting it to be as difficult as it was, but it was quite difficult. And throughout the race, the cross country, I will have the lead. I'll go down to third, have the lead many times, but when we get to the point where you get off the bike and jog, I was like right in first and second place. And then I just started huffing it, and I was able to get the lead and pretty much hold the lead going to the end. And that race is a good half hour. So get your thumb warmed up and get ready for it, because it's a lengthy race. And unfortunately, you have to do it if you want to get your 100% in. So.
Here we go. Hell yeah, come on.
Kind of see how far back the other players were, but definitely wasn't going to let them take the lead. Okay, so that takes care of the Vespucci one. Now we're off to the Alamo Sea. Okay, Franklin is the guy I use for all these. There's no requirements as far as any of the characters that you feel like using. By this point in the game, all three characters that have their stamina maxed out.
Come on!
I've been cross-training like crazy.
You make me crazy, baby! I know how to make you scream!
Okay, so this one is just
I need a rabbit to chase.
pretty much around Sandy Shore area.
During races, sometimes I defecate in my pants.
Okay, so like the other race, you pretty much can't get the lead when you're doing the swimming. Just keep your pace up. Try to stay with the pack. It's all going to be about your cycling and running in order to get your win. Alright, so make a beeline for your bike,
Good luck.
or any bike, I guess.
Get over yourself. Yeah! Do that shit! Yeah, yeah!
Come on, Franklin.
Okay, so keep an eye on your mini map, radar, whatever you want to call it, and do your best not to get jammed up because these other players will catch up to you.
Come on. we go. Come on, Franklin.
All right, so we're getting to the end, and like I mentioned, the first two triathlons they weren't so bad, but the last one, that's a different ball game. That one definitely worked me, and I was one tired finger person by the end of that race. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.